You are in the digital agency hacker community or on my profile. What's going on? And hacker community, what is up? It's been a little while. Also, if you're watching on Karen's profile,
Hello. Hola.
and maybe you're watching on YouTube or something. Either way, we're going to get right to it. So we're here to announce the Black Friday 2022 special that we have going on. We just launched it earlier today at noon. We did do a little bit of a longer video, so if you want full details and breakdown as to the reason why, go watch that one. We're just going to run right through the offer and give you a quick rundown of what is all included, okay? There's a couple things. We have an upsell with several other masterclasses, but the core thing here is that we have one main masterclass that is the road to 25K in profits, and that is going to be led by JC Height on December 1st at noon Central Time. So here it is right here, and basically you scroll down here. You know us, we bring it to you. We seek knowledge, and we want to bring you the best that you have available in this space. And we do know that there's a ton of misinformation out there. So for us to do this based on real business data and intelligence that we've done by scaling an 8-figure agency, Height Digital, that is our gift to you. So this is the way that we can reproduce this and give it out kind of not so much in mass, but at a bigger scale than we're able to in our higher ticket programs.
And the reason why being profitable is so important for us is because it brings stability, right? And when you have profitability in your company, when your agency is profitable, it gives you time. And so I just wanted to highlight a little bit of why we think this is super important, especially starting 2023 with the right mindset in place. And just think about, the time allocation, like just having time because you're profitable. How could that save your life today? Take that stress out of your life today. And so we want to share with you everything that we have put in place in this 4 years of doing Height Digital and growing it to the agency that it is today. I truly believe that nobody starts, just wanting to not make money in their agency, right? Like everybody has the best intentions for it, but what gets in the way, I think it's a little bit of discernment or to do, what strategies we should be looking into, why, just so many confusing strategies out there that take away that focus that we need to have into creating the right habits to have a consistent result for our business. So
one of the big things here also is that after speaking with so many agencies and working with so many different types of people, we see the same things over and over again. So when you're working with maybe in your niche, you probably see the same mistakes people are making and the same path to success that successful people are doing. Okay. So we want to show you guys exactly what's happening over here under the hood. And we're going to do that with our 4 key pillars that we have. So we're going to focus on sales and marketing, fulfillment, systems and operations, and a little something that we call business intelligence. And to kind of put that in perspective on where we get that intelligence from, it's our masterminds, okay, people that we hire and work with, different experts that we come and invite to speak. Also, scaling to 8 figures, multiple 8 figures in 4 years, growing the team to over 200 team members, and only 2 of them focused on sales, by the way. Launching and pioneering the digital agency franchise model with now over 25 locations and counting, and becoming number 858 on the Inc. 5000 list. So amassing intelligence rooted in actual practices is where we get that term business intelligence. Now, this is instead of the XYZ method Coach so-and-so is doing, okay? So real facts, real practice based on real strategies.
That's right. I'm really excited that you mentioned that, David, because I think it's going to contradict probably what we're going to show in this masterclass. A lot of the things that are out there, we're going to focus a lot of what not to do, especially. And so if you want that clarity in your business and you're wanting to focus really on having a profitable agency, this is going to be the masterclass for you. So what are you going to get? You're going to get the masterclass session. Normally we say an hour, but honestly, it's normally like an hour and a half, 2 hours, who knows? But we're going to try to keep it sweet and to the point. When there's so much to share, it kind of gets extended, especially with questions. And besides that, we're going to have a one-on-one strategy call. And I think, honestly, this is the key thing for any agency that wants to grow and scale, because anybody can go into a session and take notes, but can you go and apply that to your unique opportunities and obstacles and just opportunities that you have for your business, right?
Yeah, so think of the virtual masterclass as kind of like a one size fits most type of program, okay? Like that class, that session. And then the one-on-one strategy call is where you're going to get individualized attention based on the problems that you bring to us, you bring to that call, and then we're going to help you find solutions. And if we don't have the solution for you, we're going to help you at least point you in the right direction for that next step. Now, where we get this from, we didn't just think this up, and no, this is not a sales call, but where we get this from is we have one of our most popular benefits of our mastermind program is the concierge service. And we have these concierge calls that are exactly the people that are going to be on these calls with you guys that get down with the people, with our members once a month or bi-monthly, depending on their needs, and basically get all the problems that they're facing, the exact stage at their agency, all the problems that they're having, and what their goals are. So
defining that path, I think, is super important. There's so many things that we could focus on every quarter, but what is the one thing that's going to change the way your business is going right now, right? And so helping to get that just brainstorming session and even outside view on where you're at, I think it's just super relevant. We actually, like David mentioned, tested it initially with our inner circle. Has been so successful that even other coaches have been implementing this lately, but we truly saw the effect of it at TCS when we were providing the strategy sessions to any of the attendees there, and the ones that took advantage of it, they really saw, not only clarity, but also got a bunch of resources that we didn't even advertise at TCS. We don't normally advertise, but just things that, okay, that would just help me get out of this little obstacle that I have if I just have this, or it would save time. And we're happy to share that, right?
And right here, that call alone is worth the price of admission for this offer. Even if there was no masterclass, that call alone is worth it by all means. Okay, so kind of to wrap up what is all included here, you got the virtual masterclass, one-on-one strategy call with our concierge team. The event is on December 1st, noon Central Time. No recordings, no replays, guys. You got to show up. You got to engage. You got to ask the questions.
This is for your own good, guys.
Yeah.
Like this, we want you to be there. We want to have action takers there. And the number one thing that is going to allow you to implement this successfully is if you're very intentional about attending this.
Yeah. And also you get an opportunity to network, hear what other people have to say. It's this group community effect. And when other people have that question, that's awesome. That helps you out because you may not have thought of that. And then same thing for you. So bring that to the table. Also, for people that take advantage of this Black Friday deal, on the next page, you will get the option to add on 5 additional masterclasses. This includes sessions from Kevin Harrington, Jen Gottlieb, and Mr. Clockwork, Mike McAllowitz himself. Okay, we're going to go over that in a bit. And I think
there's just like a lot of just more details on what you're going to get. So if you want to read through it, go to bf.digitalagencyhacker.com and then just click on one of those buttons over here. It will take you to purchase the masterclass, which is only $97. I know it's crazy, but honestly, we want this to be available for everybody. And like David mentioned, right after that, we're going to go into sell because we are marketers. So we definitely
it's a funnel
surprise. We definitely want to give you guys the best. And this is one of the things that we have just has been an amazing thing to be able to go through the list of master classes that we've had and just see, okay, which ones are the most impactful. David and I took that activity of going through each one, and we came up with this 4 and then 5 because we just wanted to give you guys everything.
It was really hard to pick 4 because all of our courses, all of our classes, all of our sessions, we don't pick things that aren't valuable. We don't seek out people that don't know what they're doing, So when we have people speaking at one of our events or virtual sessions, they're the top of their stuff. So it was really hard to pick 4 of the top ones, but we did. And then, like she mentioned, we have a surprise 5th one. So first up is Adam McChesney, owner partner of High Digital St. Louis. This guy is the man when it comes to creating authority in your market with personal branding. And I think he still to this day does not spend $1 on paid ads. It's totally focused on the organic growth just because it's done so well for him. And the goal here, guys, is not to go create 100, TikTok videos, okay, like that aren't gonna do anything for your business. The goal here is to create an impact in your industry, build authority by actually bringing real value to your community that you serve, okay, and creating a consistent flow of prospects, and now the ones that are willing to pay the price that you are worth, okay? And that's going to help hugely as you grow your business and want to be working with the right type of people. So up next, do you want to talk about
next one is Jen Gottlieb with the Super Connector Method. We were so excited to connect with her not only at one of our masterminds but also TCS. She was one of the few people that got a standing ovation there. I mean, even, like, everybody there was amazing, right? But like just having that energy on stage was amazing, and we love to highlight Jen and everything that she's about. Specifically, I think this one for us agencies is very important because we're always thinking about how do we take our brand to the next level. So Adam talking on the organic level, and then Jen just adding this with the branding aspect of yourself. How do you like use PR and media outlets that are out there ready to take any of your articles that you're doing today, and how do you strategize so that way you're positioned as an authority in front of the people that really is going to take advantage of your services, right? So
and guys, Jen is an amazing individual. So cool because she's been at several of our events now, and it was awesome because I feel like she never forgets a face or a name because like she remembered everybody that was at the previous events. It was very cool. Also, she just was picked for one of the Maxim top entrepreneurs right next to Alex Hermosi. So very cool and awesome, and later on this list.
Yep, absolutely. Kevin Harrington's next. I love how this was actually from our mastermind. I love how he shared, the strategies that he took to grow and create over 500 products, or not even create, but just partner with people and to be able to scale this businesses through that. I think anytime that we're thinking about business in general, how can we leverage other people's skills and just like outputs in life and all this, and just come together to grow something. So knowing that he has been, not only an investor, creator, and founder of many other organizations as well that are very focused on growth and scalability, I think this is going to be a great talk for you guys.
So one cool thing that I've seen after connecting with people like Kevin and other people like at that level is that it's so funny because sometimes as a marketer, as an agency owner, we get stuck in our lane of like, marketing and tech and automation and all this stuff. We don't stop to think of like, what kind of strategies can I use to really, really build wealth for myself and my family, and how I can retain those type of clients beyond just a freaking retainer. Okay. Like, so this is really cool. This guy like will negotiate and walk away with, a very, very good reward from working with people. And a lot of what he's doing, guys, is securing the strategy of the digital marketing for these big brands. These are big brands that you have heard of, 100% household names. Okay, I mean, the guy from TV, right? So household name type of brands, and has built them to billions in revenue. So guys, this is a freaking awesome session. I love that, and he's a great guy as well. We smoked cigars with Jose and I think JC.
Everybody's addicted now to cigars. Yeah. And then we have, fourth but not least, our dear JC Height here. I love when he talks about the details in business. And I think like a lot of us, we get lost of like, oh, this strategy, but how do I actually put it in place? And the fact that he's opening up Excel spreadsheet and telling you, how do you need to organize this? What KPIs you should have in place? How is that going to affect your teammates? And having that balance between growing and building something sustainable, I think it's just really cool to see. But also it's something that you like literally will have to take screenshots probably from that and make sure that you apply today because it's so valuable.
And on this session, this is actually two classes in one, I want to say. Like he kind of went off into a tangent and did this like whole other masterclass within a masterclass. It was really, really freaking awesome. But one of the key components here is you get a snapshot at what your organizational structure and the financial plan behind that at every stage of your business growth. Okay, so at every stage of your agency, revenue-wise, you get an idea of who your key hires need to be and what kind of team you need to have in place. And on that same aspect, on the other side, he goes over the financial roadmap you need in order to start scaling with stability. Okay. So this is awesome. Love that. If you've ever seen JC, or if you've ever been lucky enough to see JC whip out some spreadsheets, you know the guy is a freaking wizard with them. So definitely you're going to get your value here. I was going to say, in the live masterclass, you probably want to watch this one first and take notes, get some questions ready, and then ask him on the live one. So you're going to get that value there.
If you're going to be in the masterclass, this is a no-brainer for you to take and watch this session as well before that, because you're going to take so much advantage. And our special bonus here, we actually recently met with Mike inside of our group, and I thought it was like, he said so many golden nuggets. Like one of them that I remember, it's how delegation, like the point of delegations is to create an outcome. And so when you're able to communicate that just changes the whole game. I know that we have, like me personally, I've been to blame of not being able to delegate, just giving that part of like the job that you know that you probably enjoy doing, but that it's going to allow somebody else to grow. And so he went through so many golden nuggets there when it comes to clockwork. That we thought this is just something that every business owner should have.
Yeah, this is an awesome session, and I'm super pumped. We couldn't leave it off the list of this just because it was so special for us. And obviously, Mr. Profit First, Mr. Clockwork, the guy is freaking amazing, super fun and energetic presentation. And if you've read any of his books, you know the guy is freaking super amazing, yeah, super awesome in business. So
now what you have to do here, you have to click on yes, I want this. So it's going to charge $197 automatically. Now, if you do not want to get this, I don't know why you wouldn't do that. But if you do not want to get this, we want to say are you crazy? But no, if you say, no, I don't want this amazing offer, it's still going to send you to our next step, which is our intensive. So this is honestly not going to be for everybody. I'm going to just put that warning already. We do have a minimum for this offer. It's not anybody can get it. It's going to be $2,000, but let me explain what you're going to get. So first off, you have to be a minimum of $15,000 in your agency. And the reason for that is because we're going to have an intensive in Nicaragua. We're bringing you to our home, to our headquarters here for High Digital. And the cool thing about having, this session and having this minimums for agency owners, it's going to be a handful, right?
Yeah. There's a handful available only.
Yeah.
I think right now there's only 7 left, guys. And this is something we do not know if this is going to be done again. There's no plans to do this again. We set a date right here.
And it literally says first time ever. It is the first time that we are deciding to do that. And I think it's going to be just opening our home, bringing you guys to where our offices are, just getting to meet our team as well.
And we've talked about doing this before, but at the time, we're really trying to keep things close to the chest. Right now, JC was in a really, really good mood and was like, dude, let's over deliver with this upcoming Q1. And we went ahead and set the date. And guys, this opportunity, like I said, I do not know if we're going to do it again. Okay. And this is the only way you can get this type of interaction with JC and our team outside of being in one of our higher ticket programs. So this is easy access.
We're covering the 4 pillars in person. So everything that you're going to see through JC's masterclass for the 25K in profits, all the way to the financial aspect of the masterclass for the bonus. This is the in-person version of you coming, being ready to get everything solved when it comes to fulfillment, sales and marketing, systems and operations, business intelligence, everything in one place in a couple of days. So highly suggest to take advantage of that. I was telling David, if somebody would have told me that for $2,000, I was going to be able to go and just brainstorm with people that have done this, that have scaled it to 8 figures, 200 team members, 25 franchise locations on a model that hasn't been tested before, and become part of the Inc. 5000 list, I would say when, and take my money.
Yeah. And think about this, guys. This isn't your typical mastermind where half the people are barely launching their agency, and the coach really hasn't scaled one. Okay. You're getting immersed in an agency. There's the multiple 8 figures. Okay. Get to mingle and connect with the team members that are all moving towards the same mission, the same goal, led by the same leaders, okay? And the agency that pioneered the franchise model with over 25 locations and made the Inc. 5000 list this year. Guys, this is a heck of an opportunity. And I mean, what else is out there? What would you spend $2,000 on? Some course? Or I mean, like, let's be real. Like,
Some course.
you get some course or something. Like, guys, invest your money in something that you know. I couldn't imagine the type of person you would have to be to not come here and allow us to give you a return on your investment. Like, that is like, I don't know a single person like on earth that can't do that.
So click on get more, go put your contact info there, reserve your spot before we're done with it, because this is not going to be like TCS where we had 250 agency owners. This is going to be 7 people, and we're going to focus on those. So make sure to take advantage of that.
Yeah, that's it, guys.
Yep.
Wait, if you have, sorry, I was like, man, I thought you clicked stop. If y'all have any questions, ask them away on whatever this is posted on, profile, group,
message
whatever.
us directly,
Message
or
us
just go take advantage of it at bf.digitalagencyhacker.